All right, I got an awesome real estate panel to help me enlighten you on what's really happening in the market and some new cool things. So welcome to the studio, everybody. Let's start at the end here. We have Liz Schermerhorn, who's a specialist Synergy One and New Path, a new product that's coming to the marketplace right now. Welcome.
Thank you.
Good to have you here. Some repeat offenders here. Seth O'Byrne, top producer, real estate elite, absolutely crushing the market. Very well known here in San Diego. Welcome to the show again.
Thanks for having me.
James Carmody, award-winning mortgage banker. Good to have you here as well.
Thanks for having me on, Craig.
So first thing we were talking about was interest rates, and then we'll kind of move our way along here. Feel free to chime in, but Seth, love to know what's going on with the market. Can't wait to hear what you have to say about this new Path product that's coming in the market, because it's new, no pun intended, and it's needed. It's really needed. So I got two guys who are going to really talk about, can we really take this thing to street? So interest rates, what's happening? Interest
rates are actually benefiting right now. You know, see the stock market off 2-3% over the last week, and you know, when the stock market declines, you see bonds benefit from that, and interest rates drop. And so right now we have 30-year fixed rates in the low 4s to upper 3s. If you're in that jumbo market, you know, 600,000 and higher, you're going to be around 4.25, 4.375.
So I pulled this chart up. Now this is the 30-year mortgage-backed security market. This probably looks like a foreign language to anyone watching, but I know this is something that you study every day, all day. So it looks like bond prices are getting to highs since 2012. So that's really good, right?
It's great. And what you're seeing there is, you know, we're looking at the 4% 30-year mortgage-backed security coupon, and it's starting to kind of come to a point. You're seeing almost like a V like this, and we're hoping we can break out up, and as we go up, we'll see rates drop.
But nonetheless, they're ridiculously low. They're practically paying your mortgage for you. Right?
It's a great time to buy.
We talked about housing prices earlier. I mean, 500,000, 600,000, you can buy in San Diego for what you're paying in rent at today's rates, but none of us brought a crystal ball. Housing market, what's going on, what's new?
It's strong. You know, I was saying this when I was on June's show. As we were going into early summer, I think we were all getting a little self-conscious. You know, I felt really confident coming out of 2014. It felt like anything that had a for sale sign would sell. But as we got into 2014, we kind of slumped. Going into June, we started to slump a little bit again. But, you know, when we hit that midsummer market, it's a real summer market again, and a lot of inventory sold. Now, I think going into late summer, we're going to see more standing inventory, but that means good things for buyers. You know, there's more options right now, and you have more power.
You were just featured in the San Diego Business Journal.
Yeah.
Right? So I know we got that article up here. People can learn more about you. You're also doing a lot of these aerial shots now. You're getting tours all across San Diego.
Sure.
Explain that.
Yeah, so we developed something called Aerial VIP. This is actually something we also used Aerial for Channel 6 News. We do a news story with them where we show the most expensive homes for sale in San Diego. They're all Sotheby's listings. And this is one of them. We have a Via Casa Alta in La Jolla for $12 million. It's just stunning. In fact, the architect studied under Frank Lloyd Wright. But, you know, to dovetail that into Aerial VIP, San Diego has for a long time been a desirable area, but it is now truly an international market.
Yeah, and so Sotheby's is great for that.
That's exactly. So what we do is free to our clients, completely complimentary. We take them up in a helicopter. If it's one person, we take a R-44, or a Long Ranger if it's, you know, 4 to 6 people. We fly them over Rancho Santa Fe, La Jolla, Del Sur, Santa Luz, all the way up to you know, Carlsbad and back down to Coronado, and you really get a strong understanding of what you're looking for. A lot of people don't know this, but you know, working with a company like Sotheby's International, there are tons of people that come into town and they have bags full of money and they don't know where to put it.
Well, you know, a lot of people don't. You know, I mean, that's the truth. There's a lot of people don't. So I'm glad we got Liz here. So James, you're a top producing mortgage banking expert. Seth, you're an award-winning realtor. Liz, so you're a part of a new product that's been developed called New Path, right?
Yes.
So there's a lot of people, we just saw an email, that are being squeezed out of the marketplace, whether they have a blemish on their credit, maybe a debt versus income ratio, something minor, maybe not enough for a down payment. New Path is a product that empowers guys like James Carmody to take to market and help these people. Explain how it works.
Absolutely. So we were created because there's a huge disparity in the market. So FHA and conventional, they've got their seasoning times. So our product was, we're a real estate buyer. So we buy real estate for those that cannot at this time due to short sale, foreclosure, bankruptcy. So we know FHA is 3 years. Conventional could be 2 years if you've got 20% down. Who's got that, right?
Yeah.
7 years. That's a long time to wait. What's nice is we'll buy that real estate for them, create a 6-year bridge, and give them the opportunity to do whatever they'd like as far as upgrades to the home, so they make it their own, they give their family stabilization, and they also take part in appreciation. What landlord
I'd love to get
does
a
that?
hypothetical here. So you guys are a cash buyer.
We are.
So New Path is a cash buyer.
Absolutely.
So Seth O'Byrne has a client that wants to buy into the San Diego American Dream, $500,000 house. Really, Seth and you are going to work together to help be the cash buyer.
Absolutely.
For Seth, right, and this potential home buyer. James Carmody, where does he fit into this?
Well, he could be the lender representative, so he could actually bring that buyer to the table, and we can do the bridge for him.
Right.
So,
For mortgage bankers and lenders like myself, you have a pool of people that they don't qualify right now.
Yep.
For any
or
number of
haven't
reasons.
for the last few years,
Yeah,
right?
I
So
mean,
since 2008,
maybe
we've seen a
they're-
lot of people get declined.
Yeah, I mean, maybe they're self-employed and they don't claim all their income on their tax returns. You know, they don't pay everything to Uncle Sam, so their debt-to-income ratio is too high. Or maybe they had a short sale or a foreclosure or bankruptcy and their credit's just not up to par. You know, this gives that whole sector of people an opportunity to buy real estate right now and take advantage and lock in today's market prices.
People concerned about subprime. What if people are watching right now and they think, well, is this another subprime loan? What would you say that, Liz?
I would say no, we're not a subprime loan. Obviously, we're an alternative, and we're needed. We've got a ton of buyers. We estimate conservatively about 50 million families that have had a short sale, a bankruptcy, a foreclosure, and they want to buy now, but they don't qualify. And so we give them that opportunity now. And what they do is they lock in that purchase price, because 2 to 7 years from now, will they qualify with lending tightening? So we give them the opportunity to get in now and then come back and you do their takeout loan, FHA or conventional.
So they get all that upside?
They do. They get
So you
all
can
that
lock
upside.
in so you're going to buy the property cash. So Seth, go find a property in downtown or East County or whatever. There's a nice home that fits the mold of what these guys are looking for. They're really going to buy the property. So as a realtor, doesn't that empower you to have a cash buyer here?
Yeah, I mean,
so it doesn't. So you are more empowered than anyone here because you get to go to market with cash.
Sure,
Absolutely.
sure. Well, the buyer's more empowered than anybody.
Yeah.
You know, I would say that it's a really strong product. It makes a lot of sense to me. I mean, obviously the intricacies of how this thing works. There's a lot of questions. What if the market doesn't go down? What if rates go through the roof? I mean, you know, what happens if someone's stuck with it? But just as the foot soldier of the first part of the transaction, the purchase. As a cash buyer, yeah, I mean, we all know, as in the real estate community, and you as well, you can get 5, 10, 15% off the sales price. This gives an opportunity for an underserved market to have the purchasing power of the stronger market that generally dictates the same.
Well, let me say this. It's an amazing topic. I look forward to having you on the radio show to talk more about it. I'm out of time. I'm getting rushed here. But you can lock in today's purchase price. So if you've had any blemishes, Seth, James, Liz, they can help you take it to market. Go to synergy1lending.com, connect with James, and you can help.